Move out of my path. Would you please move out of my path? Are you going to move?
I need to check your receipts.
I don't consent to a search.
It is not a search. It is a policy search.
Okay, so what you're saying is sir, what is wrong? Please, sir, I'm going to bring charges against her. I'm going to defend myself.
Why don't you stand out here?
Excuse me?
Yeah, why don't you stand out here? We don't pay you to sit there.
Okay. It'll be it.
All right, guys, we're at Sam's Club here in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm here with Battousai and SAEXTAZYPREZ. We came into Sam's, and I don't know if you guys all know this, but way back over here by the door, there's receipt checkers, and they're like the Gestapo here, man. They won't let you out without a receipt. They count your items and everything. So what I did was I came in and I purchased 2 of these Premier Proteins. 18 pack, 16 pack, something like that. I had one and the Battousai had one. So I walk out the door first by myself. SAEXTAZYPREZ is filming. I walk out, and as I'm walking out, the lady begins to ask me for a receipt, and I tell her, I'm in a hurry, thank you, have a good day. And she lets me walk out. Hi, I'm kind of in a hurry. Thank you. "60 seconds later, the Battousai tries to walk out with the same item. Same item. I bought 2 of them. He had one, I had one. Guess what happened?
I need the receipt.
Oh, I'm in a hurry.
I'm sorry. I'll be calling the supervisor, but you have to have the receipt.
Walk. Just walk. We gotta go, we're in a hurry. Let's go.
In a hurry, no receipt.
Yeah, just walk. She can't detain you.
Like I'm in a hurry, like that.
Yeah, she don't detain the white guy. She detains the black guy. Ma'am, why? Yeah, I know. I left with the same item, and I told you I was in a hurry, and you let me pass, but you didn't let him pass.
I
Why?
had time to think about it.
Excuse me, ma'am. I had the same item he had. I told you the same thing, that I'm in a hurry. He told you he's in a hurry. Why'd you stop him? Because he's black? That's the only difference between me and him. Call your manager.
I did. He's on his way.
You want to tell him first anything before I talk to him?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So here's the problem.
All right, what can I do for you?
I came in and I purchased 2 Premier Proteins,
Okay.
right? I took one and I exit the door.
Okay.
She wants to check my receipt, and I said, ma'am, I'm in a hurry. You have a good day. She didn't say a word to me. My colleague, who is an African-American male, walks out with the same item.
Okay.
Says the same thing to her.
Okay.
She's got hands on him, won't let him leave. Not even minutes apart.
Okay.
So I want to know why he got stopped. I did not. There's some explaining to do.
Why he got stopped and you didn't?
Yes. Why was I allowed to leave with the same item? We're dressed the same.
Yeah.
You understand what's happening here?
I can tell you right now you're trying to blame it on racism. I mean, I can tell you right now.
I'm just asking why I was allowed to leave. You understand?
Yeah.
Same item.
Mm-hmm.
I walk past and I say, ma'am, I'm in a hurry. She doesn't say nothing to me and lets me leave.
Okay.
Within 2 minutes, he walks by with the same exact item. Not my item. I bought 2.
Yeah.
Same exact item. Walks up, same thing. Ma'am, I'm in a hurry. Same words.
Regardless,
she's like this. Won't let him leave. That's a problem, sir. You can don't please do me a favor. Please do not try to mask what the problem is. We're here for a reason. We're here because there is a problem. Okay. We came to see for ourselves.
Well, we have people, so I know exactly.
And I'll explain something to you real quick. Yeah. Because right now the problem is only with her, as far as I can tell. Please don't make it your problem. We're an activist group. We have about 250,000 followers. We do this all the time. We come in response to complaints. So we have received complaints that, for a lack of better words, minorities are stopped, or people not of that aren't white are stopped way more than white people. So we say, okay, surely that can't be true. We're gonna go see for ourselves.
Yeah.
So we just conducted an experiment. Same item, same dress, same words. And sure enough, I wasn't stopped. Not only was he asked for a receipt, hands-on. You guys are not hands-on. We both know that.
Well, either way, I have to review video before anything.
I'm gonna leave you guys contact information. Before you respond to me, I'm gonna give you guys a fair shake.
I do apologize, but I probably won't respond to you.
Oh, I think you will.
No.
You need to.
I do not have to.
Oh, let me tell you, when you stop black people and you don't stop white people, you better learn to respond. When the problem is brought up to you, you're gonna learn real quick. I'm probably not gonna respond to you is a problem.
That's not true, sir.
You don't think so? Who's your boss?
His name's Luis Hernandez.
Is there anybody here higher than you?
No, not as.
Because you're screwing this up right now.
No, I told you I have to review video and I can come back and talk to you after because I need to know exactly what happened before.
You can look at our video.
You
can look at our video. We have 4 camera people in here documenting this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you just to be fair, because we have
can legally sue you guys for having cameras in here. I do apologize.
You can sue me for having cameras in here?
Yes, you can't actively.
You understand that I'm recording you right now, right?
Sir, you cannot be recording.
I'm gonna leave you all my information. I'll leave you my attorney information, and you can file away. I'm not turning off a camera.
Okay. I will call the police so you can leave the premises then, okay?
You'll call the police so I can leave the premises?
Yes.
You need the police to tell me to...
Leave the premises, yes. You cannot be videotaping in here.
Right, so you're not going to address this problem?
Yes.
Your answer to this is to call the police and have me leave?
Sir, I told you I need to review video.
You want to look at it? I'll stand by.
Thank you. That's all I asked for you earlier, and you did not let me. You kept speaking, okay? I will be right back.
Thank you, sir. I think we have our manager coming right now. This is going to be funny because he does not like being filmed. So... let me see if I can switch the camera view. There we go. Hey, it's my twin. It's my twin. What you got, man?
Hello, sir. As for the situation, we will handle it internally. But I do have to ask you guys to stop videotaping or leave our premises.
Oh, that's no problem.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna you want my info? Are you guys gonna get back to me?
No.
You're not gonna get back to me. No. Did you check with anybody about that?
Yeah, I spoke to my store manager as well.
Who's your store manager?
Luis Hernandez. He's on top of your receipt, yes.
And Luis Hernandez told you not to bother getting back to me?
No.
Does he understand that we have 250,000 viewers and we have several thousand watching right now?
If you guys will not turn off this video,
we're not going to turn any videos off. That ain't going to happen.
I'm just going to call the police. I do apologize.
You're going to call the police? You're going to apologize to this man for stopping him?
No. I told you we will handle this.
Are you? I know, but you're not going to apologize? Sir, your receipt checker put her hands on him and stopped him and didn't stop me. Are you going to apologize to him? Or deal with the racism in your store?
I have individuals here at my Sam told that will not leave the premises.
You never told me to leave, sir.
It's 1-2.
Tell them the truth. You have
349,
never told me to leave.
West Interstate 35. I-35 in San Antonio.
So he's calling the police and telling them that he's told me to leave the store.
What? I'm the manager under him.
All you got to do is say leave, man, and I'll leave. But you haven't
was
told me
his
to leave.
Thomas Rossiter. 218.
Did anybody hear this guy tell me to leave?
0592.
Anybody tell me this? Anybody hear this guy tell me to leave? This is in San Antonio, Texas.
Yes, three gentlemen. What?
All you have to do is tell me to leave, sir.
218.
But you haven't told me to leave.
Correct.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to ask you to leave. He said, I'm going to ask you to leave. He never asked me to leave. He never told me to leave. Nope. Tell him the whole story. Tell the cops the whole story, not just parts of it.
Yes, they're videotaping me.
That's who we're dealing with, guys. Thomas, 5 years. 5 years he's been at Sam's.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Who do you want us to leave? All you have to do is tell us to leave, sir. You haven't actually told me to leave your store. We still have a problem. I'm asking you just to take down my information and just get back with me on when it's resolved.
Is your store manager here?
Yes, I am the manager.
No, your store manager.
No, he's not. I'm the highest on right now.
Okay. Do you have like a number or contact information
Yes,
for him?
it's on the top of your receipt.
Top of your receipt?
Yes.
Okay. When is he going to be here tomorrow?
Huh?
Is he going to be here tomorrow?
Pull up the trespass law. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
What time
So-
will he be here?
No, will he be in tomorrow?
He'll be here on Monday.
Monday? Do you know around what time?
I don't have to give out times for what time he'll be here.
You don't have to give that information out?
I do not.
You are a winner. You are just
What's
you're
your number?
snowball.
Corporate?
Our number corporate, it's on the back of your membership card.
Can you tell me?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Can you provide me the number?
Yes, it is on the top of your membership card, sir. Are you guys
It's in the
members
card,
with us?
but I would like to have the number. If you're just going to refuse to provide it, just say you don't want to give it to me.
He's not a member. He's actually a helper. He was helping me today because I can only carry one of those items. So he was carrying the other item.
Look, I just want the number to your corporate office.
So can you give him the number? He doesn't have
If
any
you don't want
numbers.
to give it to me, just say you don't want to give it to me.
I can get it for you. You don't have a membership card.
Yes, I would like your corporate office number.
Okay.
I'm the only member. Do you want my info? You want to see my card?
I do not need it, sir.
Okay. Because you already know who I am. Because that's what you were doing. You were looking at the video to figure out who I was.
733-7267.
All right, 188
733
733
7267.
7267.
We're gonna wait outside for law enforcement. We're gonna continue this class at a later date, Mr. Thomas. Thank you. I'm not gonna leave because you haven't asked me to leave. I'm gonna leave because I'm tired of looking at your disgusting, racist face. This is how you deal with stopping black people but not white people. Your person didn't stop me, but stopped my black friend, and your responses, we're not gonna get back to you. We'll call the police and we're gonna sue you. Now you don't want them hearing it, right? He just told his employees to not listen. Get back to work because he don't want people listening. There's 1,000 people watching, brother. You got more to worry about than these two people. We'll see you later, Mr. Thomas.
Are y'all, just curious, are y'all from Texas?
Yes.
Are you from Texas?
I'm from Texas.
Okay. So you understand that a store does have the right to physically prevent the commission of theft, or would they potentially believe the commission of theft, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If there's a suspicion of crime.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you're holding merchandise and you're walking out, and they say, "I need to check your receipt."
Yeah, absolutely.
Bag stuff
Hold on,
here,
just
man.
stop.
Right,
They know that.
If they
Here's the
say
thing.
you need to check your receipt, look.
He
Well,
wants
hold
to-
on. If your argument is that the
we're not
stopping
here
a
to
receipt,
argue. We're just here to state facts.
Right, but if what you're coming to investigate is they're more likely to stop someone based on race by walking out the same merchandise.
Yeah.
Right. That is definitely something that you can take a lawsuit up.
Oh yeah,
with
yeah,
the
no.
company,
Hold on,
right?
let me talk, because this is where I come in. I have 13 years prior law enforcement,
Sure.
so I can have this conversation
Sure.
with you. He was touched. He found that contact to be offensive, and he
Okay.
felt threatened.
Okay.
That is the elements of assault. Now, if they want to claim to you guys, and we're reporting that to you, and we want to file charges, so please let me speak. And we want to file charges based on what we know, that he got contacted and he finds it offensive and he finds it threatening. Now, if they want to tell you guys, hey, the reason we touched him is because we suspected him of stealing, more power to it. You guys write up your report, give it to an investigator, and we go from there. You guys are out of the loop. And now we deal with Sam's, the investigator, and us.
Right, but
we're claiming we were assaulted. They're claiming that they used that force justified under law. We look at videos, we look at evidence, and we figure out, were they justified in using that force or not? And if they weren't justified in using that force, then there's a crime. Doing this is governed by use of force. Chapter 9, right, still?
Sure.
Okay. If they're not justified in using that force, it's assault. That's something I think that an investigator determines, collects evidence, and determines if they were justified under Title 9 using that force or not.
It's a Class C assault, right?
Right, Class C.
Okay. And so basically, we write out the report, and that's basically what's going to happen.
Okay.
I mean,
just tell us what the procedure is.
There's actually not follow-up necessarily for Class C assaults.
Just tell us what the procedure is. If we get a Class C assault that occurs, how do we seek justice?
The honest
what's
simple
our
thing
next
is
step?
some of that stuff becomes difficult because, right, is the employee still here?
We don't know. Maybe.
Right. So,
but we have video of the employee.
Right.
We have
and then the other thing that we have to look into, according to the manager, and I'm not saying that he's right or anything, right? He says that he did ask y'all to leave the property.
He never spoke to me. Ever.
Okay. Whoever he's talking to, he asked to leave the property. And I know what you're saying is
we
that
have video of everything.
There was the words were a little bit not quite directly asking you to leave, right? And so
I even asked him several times, "Do you want me to leave?" And he won't respond. Yeah.
I don't know that you can make a solid argument that politely asking you to leave is not.
He never asked me to leave. Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you. I don't know what that means.
I think most reasonable people would understand what they're saying with that.
I don't know. If he wants me to leave, I'll leave. That's no problem.
Well, I mean, the problem is if right, that's what happened and you didn't, then you understand that is criminal trespass.
I'm not worried about that. I got video evidence. And if he wants to lie to you about what happened, I hope.
What do you mean, sir?
I hope. Hold on.
If you've received oral notice to leave private property in Texas,
we're not going to argue about that. I hope that he lies to you about what happened in there and you arrest me. It'll be a payday for me on Sam's.
Sure.
And he eventually will get charged with false report. So if you could,
I mean,
I don't want to see nobody go to jail here.